Hello, it's Rita from Dog Sitter Life, and I'd like to dedicate this video to Peanut, the dog that you can see here. He passed away yesterday. You may remember seeing me walking Pixie and Peanut in a couple of videos, and this is Peanut, and he got an intestinal blockage, and he's not with us anymore. I'm pretty sad about it. But anyway, we must move forward, and today I wanted to talk about, do you need software to run a dog business, a dog care business, such as dog sitting, dog walking, or even dog training? Do you need to purchase software, pay monthly for software? I say when you're first starting out, you do not need to. You certainly can. But sometimes when you're first starting out, you may not have a lot of cash. So you can definitely get by without it. I don't use any to this day as far as any paid service. I may try something in the future and share it with you guys because, we all want to be efficient and organized. One of the most important things to me is never missing an appointment because a dog might suffer. And it's certainly not good from a business standpoint. So what I do is I use Google Keep on my phone, and I can get it on my laptop because it's a web-based, it's a cloud-based type of thing, so it can be used on all platforms, which is pretty common with everything now. It's not like the old days when you just had these things that would just run on, it was it was on your computer and you couldn't get to it from anywhere else. So anyway, I use Google Keep for a lot of different things, but I have a Google Keep note for every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, and I use that to put down what I'm doing for that day, and I get that from... I have another Google Keep that shows who my regular clients are for each day of the week. So I have Monday, and I have about 6 regulars that I have on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And it's different every day because some of my clients I only see once a week or twice a week or something like that. So it is different every day. But if I have a regular list for each day of the week, I can copy-paste the regulars in on that day of the week. So I would go to my regulars first, and I'd find, like today's Tuesday, and I'd find Tuesday, and I just copy and paste Tuesday onto my Tuesday Google Keep note, and then from there I can add in anything that's been put on my calendar. Now I use the Google Calendar for things that are different, for things that are extra. So say I get I have the as-needed pit bulls, Lola and Tigre. It's been maybe every 3 weeks. She asked me to come for a week, morning and evening. And so I look on my calendar, and when I find that, then I can add that to that day. Today being Tuesday, if I had them today, then I would add them to my day. And it sounds complicated, but it's really not. The most important thing is just remembering to check your calendar every day, because if you don't, you might miss something. And of course, making sure that when you're on the phone with the person, or you're getting a text from the person and they're scheduling with you, you make sure you add it right away. In fact, I have a general rule of I don't even respond. It's usually texts that I get, and I don't even respond yes to a text asking for my services until I've put it on the calendar. So say they say, would you come tomorrow at 5 o'clock? I don't say yes until I've put it on my calendar. Then I say yes. And that way, it just kind of keeps me from forgetting to add it. So it's just like a little routine, a little system that's developed over a long time. It's taken me a long time to kind of figure these things out, because a couple times I said yes to a client and didn't mark my calendar, and then I almost missed. Sometimes I was saved, usually because the client would text me about something regarding the visit, and then I'd be like, oh, okay. Very bad. This is going back a few years. It doesn't happen anymore, but it did happen a couple times in the beginning. But anyway, that's kind of how I keep track of my scheduling. As far as payments, it seems like everybody wants to pay a different way, so I take cash whenever possible. I like cash because it's readily, it's liquid. You can spend it right away. Then there's Venmo. I take Venmo, and I take PayPal. And I suppose if somebody wanted the Zelle or something like that, if they wanted that, I would take that too. So I just like to do whatever they prefer. But there are softwares out there where people can just put in their credit card information. And I'm sure that's really helpful too. So, for now this is working for me. If I had employees for some reason, then maybe I would have to start doing things a little more, I guess, professionally, have it a little more standardized than just a text to me and so forth. But this is working fine for me right now. And, these softwares cost about $20 a month, which is not bad. But, over a year, that adds up, a couple $100. So, if you want to avoid that expense your first year or two, I see nothing wrong with that. Anyway, I guess that's about it for today. Thank you for looking at Peanut for a little bit. He was just a wonderful dog, just absolute angel. But I still have his sister Pixie. You can kind of see her here in the background. She's a real sweetheart too, and I'm sure she'll miss him a lot. But we'll just carry on and try to have some fun along the way. If you have any questions about scheduling or about staying organized with your dog business, please, make a comment below. And if you want to learn more about having a dog care business that's successful and happy, please do like this video and subscribe so that you can see more helpful videos in the future. Okay, thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.